Number 2 at kickoff. Let's do this. Are we going to be able to see a different region pick the victory up this time, as the flight path will be shooting through practice range all the way up towards dormitory? And, the flight path should give full access to all of those snowy areas, as well as the sky platform that is situated just outside of nuclear plant there, Beef.
Oh, hopefully some of these teams will actually go to that platform. But you know what? The Immortals Oppa, actually, we were able to interview them, and their favorite is Dormitory. So maybe we'll see a drop there because they really, really like Dormitory. Because, this is what they're saying: easy loot and really nice for tactical combat. So I feel like they might drop into that, hopefully. But you know what? It's going to be interesting how all of these boys really come through. And it looks like they are going to be dropping into Dormitory, like what we said. This is their favorite map to drop, but they are going to have one team, Evil Virus, really go in there too close for comfort.
Let's take a look. Maybe we will drop into Nuketown, but this is a combination of 3 teams in here. DNS, Bauger right up front, Gatsi in here with the AK-117. One player might jump out, so this might be a situation which is very, very troublesome for Gatsi to get out of. Bauger, KRM to the chest, Gatsi taken down. The Immortals rampage so early on will be hunting for a dog tag. Now, Akufi, 41 HP in him so far. PP, 19 Bison in his hands. The question is, how is he going to overcome DNS? It's not going to be easy at all, babe.
The Immortals rampaging through, but does lose one member. There are going to be 3 teams battling it out, as Raptor is also down 1 person. And also, all of these teams really trying to get those first few picks, and they want to get that dog tag as well. They need to go get that, as Aquaman also getting shots and needs to go for that revival flight. And you know what? A lot of these teams are really going in for the kill and really going for that aggression, which I'm really impressed. Suhu, sadly, going in for those kills, not quite getting what they wanted.
Akufi shooting up into the air, and Team 12 will disengage from this fight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The Immortals Rampage want nothing to do with the situation, and that is a great decision on their end. They are not well equipped to take on a battle against DNS. In no way are they ready to take that fight, especially with the fact that Katsi is on the way back. 35 more seconds they'll have to wait for him. So let's see exactly what happens as they will do so. Zed, on the other hand, going to be upgrading themselves in a bit.
Yep, just waiting for that upgrade over here, which might be really good for them, as Nuketown is really clear, but they don't know that. Nope, they're not going to be waiting for it. They're just going to be circling around, trying to see if there's going to be a lot of action over here. Now, they're just going to be getting a lot of these loots, and Nuketown is really good for that. They're going to be really well equipped just in case they get to meet another team.
This is Bravo now. Oh, beautiful eye with the defender still surviving. Yagnix, is he going to be able to take him down? Bravo finally goes down, but crazy good gameplays dropping through. But unfortunately, man, Suhu drops right back, and Yagnix with the immediate response, AK-117, together with the combination of the defender right in front of him by Mizonix, was more than enough to take down Bravo.
That was so impressive. Almost got there with the defender, but just with a sliver of a hair, survives that gunfight. And he really tried to go prone and not to get more of those shots, but sadly, there are too many members right now, too, who are actually trying to get that. And you know what? Really impressive gameplay. But here we go. We're going to be seeing the Immortals Rampage right now, just chilling outside of Crash, not really trying to go for, the aggressive gameplay here. And you know what? This loot that they're having here is not really good. I feel like they need to go to an area where they're going to be getting nice loot. But you know what? It's okay. They need to just really move in as a unit. And so far, they're doing so good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. HXS, Hybrid X Samu, will be able to pick up the airdrop, all thanks to the fact that they have got an FHJ on them. They managed to shoot it out of the air earlier on. Totally forgot which player it was from HXS, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? The fact of the matter is they've got their guns from the gunsmith, got so many adrenaline on the ground as well to share between themselves. Chopper here as well. They are prepared for the end game battle. Team number 22, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Hybrid and Samu HXS. You remember the name. We'll definitely be catching up with them later on as well. For sure, but we will be jumping over to the Malaysians. R7, Pierre Jal with the takedown, and we'll be backing away from this situation. One player from R7 still with the opportunity for the backstab, though.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And right now, all of these teams really doing a good job as Reminiscent Sevenfold Titan moving in as a unit, trying to see if they can actually go for that pinch play. They're going to be trying to pinch Team 24, no yes esports, and they are here at trouble. But no, I feel like they're going to be either going for the pinch or they're going to be going for that flank. And we can see here, they do have that advantage of having that high ground. So I feel like they are going to be moving away safely, which is a really, really smart choice for them to do.
I could not agree more. The vantage point by No Yes would be way too good to take on, and it'll just be a suicide mission. James Z now dropping right back in to jump back into battle together with his teammates. His box is right there. Well played by No Yes Esports from the Thailand region. On towards their left-hand side there, we can have a peek on Reminiscent Sevenfold Titan. Team number 21, Uptobe, still trying to take down the players from SGMY. Not going to be very easy, but Charlie 18 is not giving up. Should be able to scout out exactly where the player goes towards, and the information has been given back already. Question is, will we see an aggressive play come in here from Uptobe? We might. Just might.
Well, we've already seen that they've been really, really aggressive, and they're doing well on that aggression so far. SGMY, the fourth placer of Singapore, really doing a good job in their seed, but right now they're doing quite so-so, and what they really need to do is to really jump in there. And, you know, the trouble that they've been having here in this competition so far is really having that consistency, because they were basically top fraggers at the beginning of the Singapore stage, but they faltered into that fourth spot, still being able to qualify, but not completely getting that top spot. So they really need to just get things over and really be consistent. And this is the most important thing that you can have in any competition is consistency.
Yeah, Vagabonds Esports on the approach right now. They might just meet Bella Ciao Gaming, but Bella Ciao Gaming, as you know, the back of the name suggests, quickly chows away from that situation. They don't want to be waiting around, as we see Vagabonds Esports dropping in for the ad drop gameplay. Bringing their guns out of the gunsmiths should be able to give them a huge boost, a huge upper hand towards the next zone. Not many teams, you know, gathering up around each other at the moment. They all want to stay away. They all want to continue looting, put themselves in a better position before they get into a fight with you.
Absolutely. You can already see here Hybrid Samu really going in for those gunfights right now, but still having those 0 kills. So they're taking a little bit of a backseat compared to that round number 1. Maybe that's considering that they were outside of the circle just for a little bit, and Countdown will be a really good place for them to actually loot. So right now they're just going in for that passive gameplay. But you know what? Let's head on over to SGMY yet again, having the chance over here, trying to get rid of everyone here, NYS Esports.
Oh, that was such a funny play. Crazy from SGMY and team number 4, NYS Esports, thinking that they had outsmarted their little, I don't even know what to call them, man. Do you want to call them your predators who were on a quad bike? Because, you know, the prey definitely looked bigger and stronger in that situation, right? Team 21 here, Updome, will be able to move in ever so closer to SGMY to see if they want to take them out. But no, it's all fine and dandy as they pull away.
It's basically a David and Goliath situation where the bigger one is running for their life. I'm just like, wait a minute. You're having a big truck and you're going away with people with a quad bike. You know what? That's something that you'll just see in this competition, where you think that you are going to have the upper hand, but no, it's the people in the quad bikes will actually come and get you. And right now we're going to be seeing yet again Uptome still up in this mountain, really being safe, trying to see if they can actually get all of these picks. And now this is what you want in BR, right? Is to have that upper hand, is to have high ground, as you're going to be able to see in spots 1.
Okay, he should be able to take down the players from KZ Milky here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kamikaze Ion right in front of Charlie 18. The shots on towards him, but the Locust will not connect with any one of those players right in front. No brain now. Unfortunately for his team members, so I have to say fortunately for his team members, he does have a little bit of brains to at least run away from the sniper.
Yep, and we can see here the Immortals Oppa is going to be up against Bella Chow Gaming. Oh, that's going to be very difficult to be up against a team like the Immortals Oppa, knowing how good that they have. You know, the average kills that they actually have from the last 5 games that they had was actually 10.5 kills. So that's very, very impressive to see. All of those numbers really are important down to the last game and to really rack up all of those points.
Updome. Currently in your number 1 position, but the best part of this whole situation is Vagabonds Esports is in that 26th spot, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Why? Just because of their crazy reach with the number of kills that they wanted to, of course, go and get for themselves, reach Apex main, climbing up to the top as well. So far, the Philippines being able to prove that they are definitely one of the more dominant regions, but that's just through game number 1. Whether or not the conclusion will remain as that is, of course, yet to be seen. SMY with a quick nade, but Bella Chow Gaming not standing around to take that beef.
Oh, Bella Chow Gaming really being careful here. Doesn't want to say Bella Chow too early into this competition. And they're going to be doing a really good job of playing passively and really going in for that defense. Now, this is something that's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? You can be in the safety of really just running away, but at the same time, you're not racking up all of those kill points.
Yeah, but you know, to a certain degree, you have to play it safe as well as you move in towards the next zone. 21 teams still remain in here, and that information is privy to everyone, right? And they are well aware of that. The numbers game might just catch them out. They cannot take those risks early on. Everybody wants to play for those positions as well as kill points, but you know, being able to secure some kills towards the last zone is a safer place to take some of these fights. No, yes, James E now with the opportunity maybe to take down a couple of players from Z Endgame from Indonesia as they will approach the next zone. They have to, but 1 minute and 49 seconds is the time that they have before they do make that approach.
You're absolutely right. And they're actually trying to go for these picks right now. They're trying to go to see if you can actually get one of these members from Zeth Endgame, because there's going to be just 3 people left on that team. Trying to see if they can actually, they're a full stack. And you know what? It's going to be very difficult for them to actually, get rid of all of those players. They need to either go in for the kill right now and be aggressive, really go for that airborne, or they need to go back off and go into that safe zone.
Yeah, I love what Mike just did. He shoots up into the air, manages to get himself, in a position to have a bird's eye view of everything that is going around in practice range at the moment. Unfortunately for him, the positioning by No Yes Esports is just a little too good. Everybody's in the building. Nobody's taking those, risks. Nobody's running around. But MVPs is gonna be able to secure a couple of kills for himself, most probably. But we'll jump right over to Pagas. AK-47 to the chest as Nice of E4 gets taken down. Are you now with the opportunity? It is gonna be the smoke bomber that ravages everyone. Michael with the crazy AK-47 takedown of that chopper just to close down the opportunity for this team to get away. An extreme rescue needs someone to drop in and rescue them right now. Are you, Michael? How will they be able to get away? They've already managed to piss off KZ Akuma here.
You're absolutely right. They need to go for the rescue. And basically, we're going back over here. We're going back here to No Yes. MVP is going down. He was up in that roof a while ago before we left. And right now, they're going to be killed. Fearless. Being absolutely amazing right now. As you can see, No Yes having a really difficult time.
Oh, Zeth, crazy takedown, AK-117 onto the approach, looking for yet another player. No Yes Esports, who is left in this equation? There should be just one more, and it's going to be Bally, who jumps out of the building and should be able to run away. No, he does not move. He is waiting to see who will make the approach towards him. Maybe a couple of lucky kills. Maybe he will be able to survive to play for the positioning points. Only time will tell, as Bally will be able to wait his turn See if or not he'll get into another gunfight. On the other hand, Kamikaze Ion will be facing the Immortals Opa outside of the zone. Might be third-partied by Aventus Sovereign Matadors as well, who will be disengaging and backing away.
And we can see here, it's basically just a very, interesting pull as the Airborne is going to be going up in the air, trying to see if they can actually survey up in here. And Milky is going to be getting that dog tag with the snowboard. And this is what we're saying. The snowboard is just so important, especially if you want to pick up all of the dog tags of your teammates. And right now, they might be able to actually get Milky into that revival flight going in there. So a lot of these teams are really trying to go to the lookout for that snowboard just because you can really pick it up, really have a good time, and especially you are going to have that agility that all of these teams really need. But you know what, a while ago, I want to go back into that team with Zeth Endgame. The fact that they were just staying there and, the zone was basically in their favor. Just if someone wanted to get those dog tags, they can't basically play for that, that zone gameplay where they were just waiting for them to get out and get all of those dog tags. So it's going to be difficult to be seeing all of that. Just you're going to be alone here against all of these teams who still have a 5 stack.
Milky No Brain SMY managing to go in for the prone and not get taken down. No Brain should be able to play this well 1 minute before the zone forces them in. And unfortunately for them, in terms of placement, they are in a very sticky position because the zone will be moving very, very fast in 58 seconds. They need to get out of this situation. No Brain fires off those shots, but we will be jumping, paying attention to Belachao Gaming Supremo, who's managed to bring the tank and secure it for themselves. They are the first team in the next zone, and they will not be in a sticky situation here as they've managed to even pick up one of these hills, and they will have the vantage point on top of everything else that they already do.
Yeah, Belachao Gaming doing a really, really good job at getting that vantage point. But at the same time, in this competition, having the vantage point will give you a little bit of, plus points into that. But at the same time, we've already seen a lot of teams from previous competition having the advantage of having that high point, but still kind of losing that. And a while ago, we saw that from the tank, have the advantage of being in the tank, being sort of indestructible, really getting blown into pieces. So, you know what? It's all about the communication. And if you are going to be alone in that final circle, it's all about that big brain plays.
Kamib trying to shoot all of the, air. Wingsuit is giving off, missing all of those shots, unfortunately, not aiming well enough. Nash will be able to get a kill with the tank, which means, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that Vagabonds Esports wants to get up top on that kill feed as well. They want to reach up to the very top with the tank. Belachao Gaming, I wonder if or not they'll be able to eliminate Vagabonds Esports as well as their tank before they manage to steal away all of these kills. Max Smart, on the other hand, manages to knock down Pejal, and it's going to be Fearless, AK-117, but the snowboard is just going to be a little too fast and a little too close to him. He will not be able to ADS and take him down in the nick of time. Second last save zone in the house. Let's go.
Reminiscent sevenfold title, you can see there in the kill feed, we're just dropping like flies. 14 teams left over here in this circle. It's going to be smaller and smaller over here as the second circle is going to be here in our midst. And it's going to be the Immortals Oppa going up against so many of these teams right now. And they're just trying to go for that reach in here and really try to go for cover.
Oh, Dingoes. Let's see if or not he'll be able to shuck anyone into submission. I don't think so, but the adrenaline gameplay from his friend better come in a little bit quick because they need that backup. Kimimix playing a very dangerous game now. They're using this very tiny rock to keep cover, but at the same time moving around to make sure they don't, make themselves into such easy targets for all of their oppositions in here. It's going to be Zenix with the Arctic 50 onto the shot towards Extreme Rescue, but that's not going to be too easy. V4 with the AK-47 shots responding to Team 21 Uptome, but this is just going to be chaos until the next zone, and the next zone comes up in 3 seconds.
Extreme Rescue going up against Uptome, but then they do have the advantage of having that high ground, but then they are going to be having that amazing Delicious. Here we go. Delicious getting rid of Muton here, AJ. Now you can see here Uptome really getting the brunt of the force of this final circles.
Oh, absolutely. And Updome, they are already at the edge of the next circle, so they should be able to play this to perfection. And they don't even need to move because, in terms of the placement as well, they already know. Oh, Zapot! Beautiful play coming in here by Kamib right now. TNF should be able to survive for a little bit longer as well because they've got that little house right there in front of them, and that zone is not going to force them out of it just yet. But SMY onto the opportunity now. JC Licious already took out one of their team members. Now he is going to be under so much of pressure with those well-placed Nova coming out of SMY, and it's going to be the Echo taking out JC Licious. What a crazy play. Kanom will eliminate Zaput as well. TNF on the back foot, and it's going to be just 6 more players in 3 teams who will be fighting it out to see who can win this.
Did TNF not see the footsteps on top of this hit? They were not looking up in that direction. Kanom getting all of those kills and SMY as well. An amazing, amazing play here. But then here we go. Here comes a knockdown again.
Oh, Echo Cold SMY, but now he's really low on that HP, manages to use the first aid kit. He is going to be attacked. It's going to be Charlie 18, Smoke Bomber, Echo to the back, and it's going to be HXS. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is going to be a one-on-one. Kanum, can he go in for the attack? I don't know if it's a Smoke Bomber or not, but Charlie 18 sure is. He's used his Smoke Bomb already. Echo to the face, but Kanum with the Fennec manages to secure this for Hybrid and Samu.
What? Oh, you can already say here that these teams are really in there for the kill. No one team is dominating here in the Garena Invitationals for BR. Amazing, amazing plays here. And nonetheless, from the Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau, and also Thailand regions, absolutely slaying here in this competition so far. I'm really impressed to see all of these boys really do deserve it.
No doubt about it at all, right? All 24 teams that are in here, any one of them pick up that #1 spot, clearly deserves it. Like I said, it was a gruesome, qualifier to even get up to this point. And dude, it just got so much more difficult. This is the pinnacle of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. These are your best of the best of the best in Garena. And I'm not just talking about the server of SGMYPH. I'm talking about Garena. So being able to win at this stage ain't no small thing. Let's take a quick look at those results, baby.
Absolutely crazy results here. You can see here the top spot, especially with that 16 kills. It's going to be Hybrid Samu. Absolutely crazy points that they were able to rack up here in round number 2. But then again, we can see here in our silver spot, yet again, Updome showing how great and consistent that they are, especially heading over here with so many points. I'm pretty sure that's like 20 plus points, 22 points, 22 kills. Absolutely crazy stuff here. And we over here at the bronze spot, we do have Extreme Rescue coming to the rescue, really having a lot of these points racked up as well. Really good kill feed. And you know what? I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing here with Uptome.